Hello everyone and welcome back to the Football Manager 2020 simulation of Euro 2020, and the game that we've got for you today is Croatia versus Georgia. And following, both of these sides losing in their opening game in their group, it's a big opportunity for either side to challenge for that spot in that second place spot. Really, you can't really look past Spain at this point in terms of not being able to go through. So we're going to go into this game. Croatia do play Spain in the last game of this group, and they are going to need a result here if they want to walk into that game with the intention of qualifying. Georgia, on the other hand, they're going to need to pick up, and they're going to have to play well if they want to get something off this Croatia side, who are very good despite their opening day loss. And let's show you the teams. You can see there on the left, Croatia with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Livakovic in goal, Veseliko, Lovren, Benkovic and Tolian making up their backline, with Modric and Rakitic holding their midfield. Piacha, Vlasic and Perisic in those attacking midfield slots, with Kramaric up front. Georgia, on the other hand, with a flat 4-4-2 formation, with Makalice in goal, Kakabedze, Kivakvela, Tabitza and Lakaveliani in their defence. Lobjanidze, Chakavetse, Kitavashvili and Jana in their midfield, with Kivitala and Mikalice up front. And I forgot how much Georgia and their players are very difficult to pronounce for me. So apologies to any Georgians who may be watching this, but at the same time, I'm trying, as Perisic's header is cleared off the line and Lovren hits a post, as Croatia, they've come out swinging in this game already. We're not even 3 minutes in. Saba has gone down for Georgia, and it doesn't look promising. He looks hurt. But Modric to take in this corner, and that goes over everyone. And you can see there, he's not in the best condition, but Georgia haven't made a substitution. Veseliko comes down. Now Vlasic's header is wide. Modric again to swing in another delivery. Lovren's header crashes off the bar, but goes in anyway. And Croatia have looked absolutely comfortable in this opening 10 minutes. 74% possession, 5 efforts. The first of them on target here, and you can see that Lovren, great header off the bar and into the back of the net. Great header there. And if we see here in the table there, that puts Croatia level on points with Norway and Spain, but they're going to need some favours if they want to be able to qualify. And Perisic nods that down to Rakitic, and that's gone off the post and wide. And Croatia are looking more like the side that got to the World Cup final, but with a big game against Spain, and Rakitic has picked up a knock there. Big game against Spain in the last game in this group, and you've got to say they're going to need a win here, and they're probably going to need a win against Spain as well, as Piacha finds Kramaric. Now Piacha again, and he's absolutely put his foot through that, but couldn't find the target. And Makalice with the long goal kick, as Toljan wins that. Perisic now back to Benkovic. Now Dejan Lovren, his ball has been intercepted by Saba. And what can you do from here? The ball's coming in, Mikalice's header, and that's straight at Livakovic. And Georgia really are going to have to take some of these chances that, well, the couple of chances that were created. There was a minute left of stoppage time here in the first half as Vlasic cuts inside and his shot from distance just goes over the bar. And you can see there, Croatia, as we go into half-time, Croatia with 9 efforts in that first half here in Dublin, but only one of them on target. Georgia, 2 shots on target from their 3 efforts, but they're going to have to take advantage of set pieces. They're going to have to take advantage of counter-attacks against Croatia, who just can't seem to hit the target today. But at the same time, they're looking much better than they did in that Norway game. However, as you saw, they did concede against the run of play, and they're going to have to do better to prevent that as we go into the second half, as it's going to be Georgia to kick us off, but they've given the ball away and Perisic can't find that ball over the top. But it's interesting to see how Croatia dealing with this. Rakitic has come off. He had a knock earlier in the game, but Kovacic is not a bad replacement to have in place of him. But it remains to be seen how severe that injury is for Ivan Rakitic. Again, with that big game against Spain coming up, you'd think that he should be okay for that, but you never know. It could be a bad one though, and it could miss a very pivotal game, as it's been a highlightless second half, as Croatia do have a corner in the first highlight in the second half as Modric swings it in. Benkovic finds the back of the net, and Croatia double their lead. Fantastic ball in by Luka Modric, and Benkovic scores his first goal for Croatia, and that's a great header there from the central defender as Vlasic has picked up a knock, and that means with Croatia using all of their substitutions, they are down to 10 men as Petkovic, his free kick hits the wall. And what can Georgia do here in this counter-attack as Lakavelani breaks free and his effort is straight at Livakovic? And with a couple of minutes left, can Georgia get themselves back into it? They're allowing Rebic to run, and his effort is pulled wide of that near post. But with 10 minutes, only a couple of minutes left of the game, can Georgia do something here as Jano's ball in is saved by Livakovic, and he's going to look to slow down the play, just make sure the game's killed off as the long ball goes forward. Piazza knocks it down to Petkovic, who swings it out wide to Rebic, and is put the ball in. Piazza and Croatia have a 3-goal lead here against Georgia. Fantastic performance here, especially in the second half. They've looked almost like a completely different team here. It's a great ball out from Piazza to Rebic, and a great ball in, and again, very, very good header across the goalkeeper. Makes it harder for him to save that, and Croatia are absolutely out of sight in this game. Fantastic performance here as Petkovic clears that corner, and this should be the end of the game, and it is. Croatia 3, Georgia 0. And we mentioned that Croatia are going to have to get some efforts in on target, and they finally did that in towards the end of that second half. And 5 on target, 3 in the back of the net, and you've got to say that's what you'd want from that Croatia side. It's a very, very stacked team of quality in that Croatia team, and they showed that. They didn't show that against Norway. They've showed that here today. They've put themselves in a really good position with getting their goal difference high. So it all comes down to that game against Spain. Provided Spain can secure a result against Norway, that will be the biggest question. But that's going to be it for this episode. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for future episodes, and make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss any videos, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode. Thank you.